Hello. I thought I would do a get ready with me. Cleansed, toned, and I'm using the Boots No. 7 Future Renew Damage Reversal Serum. Targets visible signs of skin damage. I've been using it for probably about a month and I like it. I never used to get on with the Boots serums. They used to make me break out, but this one seems to like my skin, so pleased about that. I don't think I've got a favourite serum, but I definitely would always recommend investing in the best one that you can afford. I mean, I would probably not buy this outright unless I got like a voucher or a discount or something, but just depends on budgets really. Next I'm going in with my eye cream. It's the Ollie Henriksen Banana Bright, which I discovered his range in lockdown, so 3 years ago, and I got the eye cream, the Truth Juice primer or cleanser, the cleanser and a primer, and I absolutely love them. I like the smell, I like the texture, and it doesn't feel heavy or cloggy around my eyes. Obviously I'm a lady of a certain age, so we don't want heavy creams, but I just found myself going back to this one. Another one that I like, that my friend Katie Hill was recommended by Nadine Baggett, was the Olay, which I also like, and I tend to use that in the evening at night. Moisturiser. This is probably the world's best kept secret. La Cura Caviar from Aldi. I think they're about $7.99. I use the day and the night cream, and yeah, again, it works for my skin. I've used countless pots of both, and I probably prefer the day cream. The night cream can be a little bit tacky, and depending on how flush I'm feeling, I might splurge a bit more on another night cream. But for day, I think this is great, and it gives you that luminous glow, but it's not heavy, and it doesn't peel. I rate that, to be honest. I probably shouldn't, but I do. Next up, I'm going in with my Ollie Henriksen Banana Bright Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30. I mean, I love the smell of this. It doesn't smell of banana, because I wouldn't buy it if it did. But yeah. Smells like summer. Yep, so that's done. And then final step before I start applying my makeup is I use the Clinique Moisture Surge. This is the jumbo pot I got for Christmas. So yeah, this will last me a good 12 months. I mean, I literally use it every single day. Sometimes at night as well, not always, but every single day I've used this, and it's halfway down, so this will last me till Christmas. And it just feels like silk. It's really got a lovely cooling texture, which is great for ladies my age, perimenopausal skin, menopausal skin, that hot flushes. It just, oh, it glides on and it feels like silk. Absolutely love it. Oh, don't want to put anything on. Just feels so cocooning. Oh, absolutely love it. So that's the final stage. I was thinking of using quite a, well, not a heavy foundation, but heavier. But to be honest, I found something in my local TK Maxx, and it's by Terry. I'd never tried many of her products. I'd heard about them and everyone raving about them. And I'm sure, wasn't she the lady that created Touche Éclat for Yves Saint Laurent? I'm sure it was. But she branched out on her own. And I found this, it was just one in the makeup section, Cover Expert, SPF 15, Broad Spectrum, Full Coverage Foundation Matte Perfection. And this is in the shade 3 Cream Beige. It says on the back here, infused with the intensive magnetic camouflage technology and combining full coverage with SPF 15 and UV protection, this creamy fluid foundation creates a flawless matte complexion. I wasn't sure what it was going to be like, if it was going to be something like the Estee Lauder camouflage wear, which is very heavy. And I do like quite a full complexion, but not obviously so. And I wasn't sure if the colour was going to work. I just took a risk. It was about £12.99, I think, and it probably retails for £30–40. So I thought, I'm going to take a risk. And do you know what? Best risk I've ever taken with makeup foundation, because the colour is, as soon as I put it on, I was like, oh my god, oh my god. So just find my makeup brush. I have been applying it with a sponge, but this one is covered in dirty marks for some reason, so I won't use that because it doesn't look very nice. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques Expert foundation brush and swirl it onto the skin. And I was just impressed at how quickly, I mean, the colour match to my skin, it just evens out, because I get quite red, quite pink cheeks, and that's where I like to cover. Swirl and buff. It feels very lightweight. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing loads of makeup, which I like. I like the effect of a full coverage, but not the feel of a full coverage. And my skin is definitely drier. I've always been quite blessed with good skin. Thank you, Mummy Hawkins. But as I'm in that perimenopause stage of life, my skin has definitely dried. And I think that is a really nice, natural, you know, I don't think that looks really matte. Obviously, if you wanted a really matte finish, you could add powders and things, but I like the natural finish of this. And then if I wanted a little bit more coverage on my cheeks, just stipple that in. And voila, my base is done. Now, concealer. I use the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye when I want more coverage, because it really, a little goes a long way. So I just put a little bit on my ring finger, tiniest amount, and you'll see how far it goes. It's mainly in my inner corner where I've got the sort of dark circles, dark shadows. And I'm just going to get my concealer brush. This is by Rodale concealer brush. Oh, I love this one. It's great on me. I wouldn't use it on my clients. I'd use probably the Real Techniques concealer brush, or I've got my own kit of many, many brushes. And then what I'm going to do is go over that with the Dior highlighter, Skin Flash. I don't know if they still do this. This is a little bit old. I mean, when I say old, I bought it a while ago, but I hadn't opened it, and it's absolutely fine. Just lighten that area here. Let's put a little bit here. It just gives a nice finish. Next, I am going to use my Maybelline Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. I use the colour, I think it's 10 Caramel, as a bit of liquid bronzer. Again, I find, because my cheeks get a little bit dry, it's actually works better than a powder bronzer. And then I use my mini Real Techniques brush, buff that in, and it just warms up my skin. Gives a nice sort of golden caramel tone to the skin. So yeah, but it's not sort of like an obvious contour. I do not go for that. I'm all about the natural look. Next, eyebrows. So if I am taking a little bit more time, then I'll use my NYX Precision Brow Pencil. I use the shade Taupe. One end is spoolie brush. Other end is the pen. Just do a little little light strokes. This is quite weird because I'm doing this without a proper mirror in front of me. I'm just doing it into the phone, so it's not going to be as precise. And I'd sort of, and then push that through, and then the colour from the start of the eyebrows will take it out to the end. If I'm in a rush or just very, very light makeup, I will go in just with the Slay the Brow from everyone's favourite high street store, Poundland. I think you can, certain things you can get away with very good value items. So this was £1 and it does the job. Poundland eyebrow. Eyes, yes. So in fact, I bought some Laura Mercier mini eye caviar sticks in the sale. These are going to go into my wedding makeup kit. I've got a wedding in a couple of weeks. Hi, Claire. So I'm just going to try, I'm going to save these ones for the wedding. These are a limited edition, the Gift of a Rose Caviar Stick Trio. And what are they called? Moonlight Rose, Striker Rose, and I think it's a Kiss from a Rose. I love those names. And they look like really pretty colours for a wedding, for a bride. So I'm going to save those ones. And I'm going to use these, which is the Splendid Shimmers Caviar. And we have got Amethyst, we have got Sugar Rush, and we have got Stargaze. So let's have a look. And I love the fact that these like mini sizes. I mean, they're perfect for my kit. So let's go in first with Amethyst, which is this sort of bronzy tone. Let's see what this looks like. Just take that all up to the crease. Pretty. Just going to use my finger to blend that. I mean, they glide on like a dream. Absolute dream. That's pretty. Then I'm going to go in with the Stargaze, and this is a sort of lighter shade. I don't know if you can tell. Let's have a look. Just, oh no, it's actually darker. Gosh, that's weird. I would have said that that one was, that's really strange. Okay, so, and the name as well, Amethyst and Stargaze, sounds like, I don't know, but that's going in the outer corner. So it just gives a little bit more definition. And that one's just rolled off my dressing table. And then finally, I'm going to go in with Sugar Rush, and this is definitely a highlighter. I mean, straight away you can see. So I'm just going to put a little bit under the brow. And a little bit in the inner corner. Just brighten that up. Yeah, we like those. We like those. Then I'm going to take my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush and just blur the edges. And it's sort of also taking it into and above the crease because I've got hooded eyes. So a really good trick if you've got hooded eyes and you're trying to do a smoky eye is to put your sort of your base colour all over if that's what you're going to do, or if you're starting with a darker shade, you want to be looking straight on into the mirror and see where your crease is. That's the hood. You want to sort of start the colour halfway on the crease and halfway above it. If you do this, which isn't sort of natural, raise your eye and go where you think your crease is, which is here. When you close, it's hidden. So you do it where you can see the crease straight on. See the difference? So this side. And just blend it upwards. Okay, so you've just built up that colour. So when your eyes are closed, obviously you can see more, but when your eyes are open with they're hooded, you still get that colour over the crease. There's my little tip for you. Now I use the Clinique quick liner. I normally have the quick liner Intense in chocolate, but they were out of stock, so this one is number 10 dark chocolate, but this is not the Intense, and I'm going to use my little mirror for this. Actually, my nails. Little Miss Piggy. I start at the lash line, take it out, start in the middle of my eye, and just very light strokes. And then bring it, as we get closer to the inner corner, I just bring it and let it join up. Then with the other end, I'm going to smudge it. Smudge is a technical term that us makeup artists use. I don't think we do enough smudging. And then when I get to the outer corner, rather than taking it out that way, I actually just bring it in a little bit this way to add a little bit of smoke and then take it out. So that's just giving you a little bit of extra smokiness at the base of the lashes, and it just sort of makes the eyelashes it gives them a bit of a base before you put your mascara on. Same on this side, so I start in the middle. And then build it up. And then we smudge. Very light, very light. Mascara. Where are my eyelash colours? I don't do this every day, and I should, because my eyelashes are just disappearing as I'm getting older. That's another lovely benefit of the menopause. Yeah, hey ho. These are, I think, Tweezerman. I would always say don't get Poundland eyelash curlers. Splurge a little bit if you can, because your eyelashes are very delicate. Got a bit of smudgy, but I don't know if you can see any difference. Maybe, I don't know. Other side. Shuimura, I don't know if they still do those, are very good. And Laura Mercier, Tweezerman, obviously. Some of the sort of like I think I've got some Chanel ones. Yeah, you pay an absolute fortune, but drugstore are fine. I've just got a tiny bit of a smudge under my eye, so I'm just going to get my concealer brush. See if I can get rid of it. There we go. Oh, it doesn't want to go. There we go. On that side. Okay. Mascara. So I love my favourites at the moment. I like the Sweet Beauty. This one, very, very natural, thin eyelashes. But drugstore, I love the Maybelline Sky High. This was recommended to me by Emma Willis, makeup and hair artist over in LA. Love her stuff. I love her work. Check her out, Emma Willis, hair and makeup artist. And she mentioned Sisley mascara and this one. And I went straight out and bought it. And I do like, I've used Maybelline mascaras a lot. And then I've also got the, didn't know they did this, I think it's new. It's a tinted primer, Sky High. So these are the ones I use at the moment. And I like the fact that the primer's tinted. So it's almost like you're getting potentially 2 coats of mascara. So rather than it being white, which can sometimes show up, you could almost get away with just wearing this. I wouldn't because it's a primer, it's not a mascara. What are we on? 28 minutes. 28 minutes? How can that be? Jeez. I thought my makeup took 10 minutes. I suppose because I'm talking. And now I've gotten smudged. So, one eye just with primer, one eye with primer and mascara. Not a huge difference, but yeah, you definitely need the mascara on the top. I've struggled since I had contact lenses. I don't wear contact lenses anymore because they dried my eyes out and I have all sorts of issues with my eyes. I have to be so choosy with my mascaras because they all run and smudge under my eyes. I hate that. And this mascara does not smudge. So there's my mascara, nice and natural. Now lips, something that I have discovered recently is the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink. OMG, run to get this. Love them, absolutely love them. I got another one as well. I got 2 shades. So the first one I bought was 35, cheeky. And then I saw Jacinta on Instagram talking about her favourite combo of the NYX Nude Truffle lip pencil. Nope, not that one. That one. NYX Nude Truffle with the vinyl ink from Maybelline in number 95 Captivated. And then a gloss. So I've got that set, but the one I'm going to use today because I love it, and it's, for me, it's a little bit more pinky, which works better, I think, with my skin tone. So I use the Clinique Quick Liner for Lips in the shade 50. Figgy. So, you know, as you can see, there's a whole mishmash of high-end drugstore, middle of the road. I always used to have I used to like very nude lips and I used to have very dark smoky eyes. But since I had issues with my eyes, various, you know, allergies and all sorts of things, I thought I'd focus more on my lips. So I decided to sort of go slightly deeper on my lips. This is the NYX Nude Beige lip pencil. So I'm just going to put that as a sort of graduated shade. Oh my gosh, 32 minutes. Not good. And then this is the number 35 Cheeky vinyl ink. Look at that. Oh, goes on like a dream. Doesn't dry out my lips. I'm just going to blot that. And then I'm going to put a little cheeky bit of Chanel lip gloss. This is like a gold. And, oh, I think I might put a little bit of blush. This, oh, I love this. I love this. This is from Mally Makeup. I've had for a while. She is Beyonce's makeup artist. And I got this, I think, QVC, I think. And it's great. So just give me a little bit of extra je ne sais quoi in the cheeks area. So there's my everyday makeup, but a little bit more polished than I would I've obviously taken a lot more time than I would normally. So yeah, hope you like.